Hello guys, welcome back. Not welcome back. My bad. This is the third take on a um, new series. We are gonna go through the lore of Grim Dawn. We will probably read every lore notes and plot points in Grim Dawn because the story is apparently good, really good. Last time I played a hardcore character, I died. I cannot go back. So I can't do anything there, but maybe I can do something here. And we went in.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this. But the bonds hold. For now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us Ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your kind opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down.
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The Ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
Okay, so that was the intro, and we're gonna take a step back. Where are my notepad? So I wrote one point here in my second take, which was said in the intro. The Ethereals came first, but they were banished by corrupt gods. Said corrupt gods. Another one that I saw now was the war was lost between humans and ethereals, and we are a resistance now. Okay, interesting. Go back. Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard. I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Boban right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we have spared your life. What happened? How did I get here? You were possessed, so we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I would have left you to hang, But the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue. Where can I find this captain? He's up the road in the courtyard. Courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down. Okay. That is from Hangman Jarvis. He's a professional hangman. Hmm. And by the way, guys, this character I will probably go pet build. I'll do Kabbalist. Kabbalist is what we go here. So you're the one that we almost hung. I didn't really see the sense in it, but then again, no one really cares what old Barnabas thinks. You really should go to speak with the captain. He'll be the one deciding where there's a place for you here at Devil's Crossing. Oxley. Okay. Who's this guy? Harmond? Oh, look, it's the possessed one. Tell you what, I got something that needs doing, and I'll pay good to see it done. Not quite sure what it got to take back, what it takes, but come back with some blood on your boots, and maybe I'll reconsider. Just try to make sure it's not in your own blood. Okay, shut up. Well met, friend. Have I seen you before? Perhaps we met on the road somewhere? Corey's my name. I'm a traveler, a trader, a keeper of the strange. There was a time when, well, no matter. I traveled far, always in the shadows. Okay. He's the keeper. This guy is a traveler, it seems. Greetings, I'm Lancel. I've traveled the world in search of one worthy of my collection. Are you such a one? I know what this is. No. Sorry, but I can't let you enter, okay? Okay, we'll speak with Captain John Bourbon. You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You are taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally, I would have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you are that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you. What does it want me to do? The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Cops don't just get up and move around their own. Something is reanimating our diseased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the burial hill just beyond town. I want you to go to Burial Hill, find whatever is controlling those abominations and destroy it. Where can I find? You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you cross the stream, okay. This is just waypoint saying place. I know I'm asking you a lot, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you. What is the situation here? The ethereal really scrambled your memories, huh? The world has turned into a nightmare, and there are things far worse than walking cops out there. This old prison now serves as a last human refuge in these parts. We get the occasional drifter passing through here with tales of other sanctuaries, but nothing I've been able to confirm. We get the occasional drifter passing through here. Okay, whatever. I don't think there is much left for our kind beyond these walls, but ruthless bandits, strange cults, and greedy salvagers eager to make a profit even in these desperate times. For my advice, make useful here your other option to die. Okay. What are the ethereals? That's a tough question. Nobody knows for sure. Most of what I know is from old reports circulated by the Resistance shortly after the Grim Dawn. So the Grim Dawn is an event that happened. It is said that the ethereals are not of this world. The Arcanist named them after the aether they so cherish for their sorcery. Ethereals possess living creatures and corrupt the flesh into whatever horrific shape they deem necessary. I thought they possess the dead creatures, no? They reanimate the corpse. But do they possess living creatures? I mean, maybe both are same in this context. I suppose you can count your blessings that you are not possessed long enough to experience this. Okay. So noting time, noting time. Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn is the event that happened. I mean, it's the event of war. It's a war, right? That happened before the start place of the game. Ethereals are I mean are are otherworldly beings that possess living creatures and reanimate corpses to take control and take control. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm. What else did we get? I don't think we get anything else, right? Devil's Crossing is a prison. Right. Devil's Crossing was once used to be a prison. Okay, we will go back and we'll start playing the game. Yo, yo, yo. The only problem with me going pet build is if I go pet build, I cannot get a certain faction later. It's fine. We'll see for that something. I'll search every single nook because sometimes the notes are like really horrible places. You're giving a little too fast. They're going necro. I'm not gonna. There's nothing really here. Mm-mm-mm. Francis note. Hmm, where is the thing? I'm trapped here. I realize now. My bad, my bad. I cannot drag this, okay. I will die in this house. Margaret, I fear that you are already dead, and so it may not be so bad if I am shortly to join you. If by some miracle you yet live and return here to find this note, please know that I am not angry with you. I've never regretted our life together, but now only regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when we last parted. I hope you will not think me a coward for what I am about to do. They're already in the house. I have barricaded myself in this room, but it is only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I die. Face death, and I would rather die a man than be changed into one of those horrid things or eaten alive. I will love you always, Francis. This guy cheated? Oh no, not cheated. They just had an argument, bro. Okay. Feels like a sudden invasion though, because no one, I mean, everyone were in their house and they were suddenly attacked. Probably. We are just gonna think every way, guys. Okay, there is something here, and I can't go there. What is this? Harbor Master's log. Autumn fogs are appearing early this year, but traffic remains unusually high. There is a steady flow of small craft coming down from Malmöth and other townships to the northeast. Some of these boats are barely afloat, burdened with what looks like people's every possession. These travelers, sometimes entire families, bring with them strange tales of war and the unnatural. Bunch of hogwash riling up the soft townsfolk. Can't complain though. Keeps the dock busy. Most are westbound, trying to get as far as away as they can. The lads at the docks are starting to lose their nerve. Some have talked about setting out west themselves, but I am assured that this is all nonsense and will pass. Youth are easily caught up in the energy of the moment. Hmm, some of these boats are. Uh, so this means. Let's take the map. So this is Barwich Locks. It's in here, but it's fine. Malmöth is here. They come from boat through here, taking entire possession or entire stuff with them, which means the invasion started here. Maybe, I think it started here, and that's why these guys didn't know anything. That's what I'm getting. Let me open that again. Most are westbound. Yeah, they don't want to be here. Westbound. Okay, they want to go. Okay. Yeah, that's how it seems. Is there anything here? I'll search this side also. Anything here? Nope. Seems there is nothing here. This thing, Mammoth Ferry. Mammoth Ferry. Inquire within. Okay, we have two notebooks here. I don't know, kill this guy. First entry. I'm currently en route to the village of Purvich in order to investigate a number of strange incidents that have been reported in this area. As dusk is drawing near and the swamps of this region are said to be hazardous to travel at night, I have reluctantly taken up lodging at a small squalid tavern in Lower Crossing. So this was this place, huh? Perhaps I am weary from my hurried travels, but I feel as if there is a strange pressure and electricity to the air. It is almost akin to the still before a thunderous summer gale, but yet the sun shines and not a cloud is to be seen. Everything seems as it should, but in my gut I feel that something terrible will soon come to pass. Hmm, this is Inquisitor Creed, a well known guy. his logs. Second one, as I was packing to resume my journey to Burwich, my assistance was urgently requested at a logging camp in the Old Grove west of Devil's Crossing, where strange animal attacks have left three lumbermen listless and pale. Old Grove? Where is Old Grove though? Okay, upon arriving, I received a somber greeting from the foreman, who informed me that the bitten workers had gone mad and fled the premises. They were reported to have spoken in an unknown tongue. The foreman showed me the remains of the animal, two grey foxes and a hound, suffering some sort of horrific mange, lay in a hastily dug pit behind the outhouse. The foreman told me the animal suddenly died when confronted by the workers, and a strange green vapor emanated from their remains. Shortly afterwards, the three lumbermen fell ill, and their mental state rapidly deteriorated. It appears that my presence in this region is most warranted. Is there anything? Let me check map. Old Grove? I know Blood Grove, but that's so far. Okay, let's say somewhere. This is west, right? North, southwest. Yeah, this should be west. Somewhere. Mm-mm. So ethereals possessed. I mean, it's just ethereals who did that. We can get from that. Okay, moving on. I just want to make sure I don't lose anything. And here's the guy. Okay, Faldes, we're all going to die out here. Come down. Where are you from? I was staying with a group of survivors down in Devil's Crossing, you know, the old prison. But supplies started running low. I volunteered to go scavenging around Lower Crossing. Figured it was safe enough, but I was wrong. I got chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges. Though I can't hear their maddening skittering anymore. I suppose I have you to thank for that. It doesn't matter though. This the area is overrun with the dead. We won't make it 5 feet without getting surrounded. What? Isn't that what those things are pouring out of? Well, sort of, but mine will take you home. I'm having a hard time believing that after what I seen up in Burwich. But you don't seem to have the look of a taken about you. I suppose this is my only option. Okay, okay. Here we need to write one thing. Most important thing, which is they pour through the dead and other creatures pour through from rift gates, and we can apparently summon them to possibly a side effect of the ethereal controlling us, but I don't know. Okay, what else? Inquisitor Creed was there. Till now it's interesting. They are giving good amount of suspense to it. Oh, also guys, sorry. So, where is this? Why am I even having this? Okay, it's not there. 1 minute. Yeah. So, came to burial hall. Mm, this side we can come back later. We'll do this side first. I still have only 3 spawns. This thing increases, huh? Yeah, this increases. Under Legion. It's fine. This is the guy we are supposed to kill. Kaizog. These are like walking dead, but they're not also walking properly. I don't know why. My minions might be the most useless things. Kaizog, Skull of Corrosion. Who cares? Literally. Whatever. Is there anything here to check? Yeah, I don't think this place has anything. Devotion. I mean, I'll do that later, guys. This will take a long time, I think, to even finish this Act 1. Okay, the dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you're dealt with the source. I've killed the reanimator. A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing. Thank you. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, a resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you are done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison. The hangman called me taken. What did he mean? It's a word for those possessed by ethereals. Taken can be difficult to distinguish from normal humans, but you, or whatever possessed you, stumbled through the rift gate here and became trapped by Kasparov's wards. As you were dangling from the gallows, we watched as the spirit left your body to die. That was when I had Jarvis cut you down. I won't lie to you, it's not going to be easy for folks around here to get used to you. Nature of the times. I mean, this is fine. Can get in now. First, we'll speak to Harmond. This guy was speaking some shit about someone. I hear you've been cleaning up out there in Lower Crossing. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron corn off my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my Annabelle back when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bullet through his skull. I got nothing left but revenge. So I pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Pharos, Gilles, and Negan for instance. Used to all be good men, defenders of the empire. Now nothing more than shambling fiends stalking the swamplands of Whitemire. Okay. Annabelle, I don't know who killed her. He's not saying them. Slaughter them. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some more iron for my stash. He gave me 250, bro. 250. Am I a peasant? Maybe I am. Barnabas, the captain sent you over. You must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yes? Our wind pump's broken down again and we are running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being devoured in my sleep. I'll need scraps from Lower Crossing. Why not just lower a bucket into the river? Have you seen bodies? Have you seen the bodies floating out there? Surface water around here is rank with disease and decay. Our only hope is this well. Oh, okay. Now, are we going to get us some scrap? Okay, where can I find it? Search the ruined house and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill. Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Where you get it isn't that important to me. Just that you get it soon. We are running out of drinking water. Nothing to be said about ever taking a bath again. Okay, is this enough scrap? Impressive. We haven't had much luck scavenging for supplies on account of the dead swarming Lower Crossing. You seem to handle them well enough. I'll get the wind pump up and running in no time. Devil's Crossing will have safe drinking water again, and it's all thanks to you. The flask gas is on. First class is on me. Well, the good news is I got the water pumping again. The only problem is it smells like a sewer. Only about a tenfold worse. Why I haven't smelled something this rotten since Since I cleared out a den of slith ages ago, they're loathsome reptiles. Make their homes in swamps and dank caves. They secrete a nasty poison into the water that makes it drinkable for them, but nearly always fatal to us. I bet good iron there is a nest in the cave that fuels a pump. I'm too old for all this spelunking, so I need you to go there and kill it. Okay? Key will open the cellar right by that accursed rift gate. This place. It connects to the bowl of the prison, which will lead you to the cave. Find the slit matriarch that's likely polluting our water supply. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Slits that are in the sewers. Talk to Kasparov. Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that nose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop? The captain said you want to speak with me. Rift gates, yes. The ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them. But then you stumbled through us. We have never seen a human, a possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one anyway. It was then that I realized we could put these portals to use. There is something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it. But I what? You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residuals, ether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limb probably, but I am going on tangents here. I believe that with a correctly tuned pulse of ether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require ether crystal fragments. Okay, they want to create rift gates for people to pass through. Where can I find them? You'll be looking for a large formation of crystals with an unnatural green glow. They are strewn around the landscape. Anywhere the ethereals have left their mark shouldn't be too hard to find, especially around places with large concentration of corpse. I'll check the graveyard. Be careful though; those crystals are a bit unstable. Okay, and I got excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into my device here, and oh my, that's not right now, not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. One, two, three, S. My fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel? I feel stronger. Ah, well, good, very good. I'm sure a little more ether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more, but you look fine, fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype though, showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments. I think we are done here. We've been so preoccupied with the Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Dalet. I sent her out on the Barwich estates to fetch parts for her research, and she's been missing entirely. She's been gone entirely too long. Seems ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation. What is ineptitude, bro? I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she's my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find the hopeless girl? I'll keep an eye out. The captain said you are good to go. Don't start any trouble. Okay, man. I can't speak to this guy, eh? I'm sorry to bother you, but if you're headed out towards Whitemire, could you keep an eye out for my brother? Who's he? Uh, his name is Milton. Milton Hart. He was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled Burwich, he volunteered to cover our escape. He always had a penchant for heroics, but it has been weeks and we have not heard from him. I read to think that he may have become one of the dead. He always wore an amulet I gave him years ago to keep him safe. Now I fear it may be preserving him in Undeath. I wish nothing but for my brother to be allowed to rest in peace. Will you do this for me? We last saw each other at Sodden Hollow. Okay. Okay. Faldes, you're here. Well, I'll be damned. You really came through for me. The rift took me back to Devil's Crossing, just as you promised. You're welcome. I'd like to thank you. Here, take everything I have found out there. It's not much, but maybe you can make some use of it. Delaney, what do you want? I haven't done anything wrong. Edwin, you must be the taken the rumors have been spreading about. Now, I ain't gonna judge as I heard you're done right by us with that undead mess up in Lower Crossing. The name's Edwin, and I do the cooking around. Pleased to meet you. I ain't gonna pretend that what I make is good or even edible, but it fills up to the gut and keeps us going. Can't do much without some proper equipment and supplies. If you ever want a bowl of Edwin special, you just let me know. Okay? Crudely scrawled note. Now I ain't a decent man, I sure ain't good at writing, but word needs to get out about what this place really is. This prison, it ain't like no joint I ever been in, and I seen double my share. Men don't stay here long, neither and some of the lads they haul in. They ain't criminals, I know. When I see a man, I can tell by his eyes that he done wrong. These boys, I see fear. I see fear. I seen this warden a couple times. Big man in black armor. If you ain't no better, you think he was on the wrong side of the bars. Every day he and his lackeys take prisoners out to this hut in the yard by the dozen. Wait. Every day he and his lackeys take prisoners out to this hut in the yard by the dozen. Okay. They ain't never come out. Later, a wagon rolls in by the hut. It always leaves full. They don't let us out of our cells no more. But I can tell there ain't much of us left. The halls are quiet. I'm the last man in my row. The others, they were taken in yesterday's batch. I ain't asking for pity. I know my ends in that hut, but perhaps this note will be my one good deed. One good deed in my pathetic life. Interesting. They take these prisoners into a hut by the yard, but they never come out. Later, a wagon rolls and it leaves full. Is it like. And it leaves full? I don't know how he knows that, but something. But it leaves full means they are dead bodies? Or, or maybe they're all getting transported to a place from the hut. I don't know. Something. Why is that happening though? Who knows? Sardina! Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you. Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed? My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though. Why haven't you dealt with the reanimator then? I am afraid that I am not fit for combat, which, from my understanding, was more than necessary for you to reach the reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap, which would have required the reanimator to come to us just as you have. You mentioned spiritual guidance. Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew. Okay, we know her. Constance, you that one that was possessed. You stay away from me and the children, or I'll scream and Captain John will come deal with you as he should have from this calm start. Calm down, lady. I don't mean you any harm. I just want to talk. Please just leave me alone and stay away from the children. Mr. Constant says I'm not supposed to talk to you because you have evil in your tummy. You look mean. What? But why? To keep you safe from the monsters. Okay. Where is she? Oh. Did you know, Mr. Constant? She's not my real mom. She says we are a family now, but I miss my real family. I think she's weird. Do you know where my mom and papa are? No, I'm sorry, I don't. Where did you last see them? At our house where we live. It's in Burwich village, which is a lot nicer than this place. The last time I saw my papa, he had to leave late at night to go be a soldier. Then Mama, she locked us in our room and said we have to keep quiet. There were scary noises outside and yelling. We heard Mama scream and then it got really quiet and we were scared. We. Oh, these two. Alex and Jane, okay. I feel asleep though. I fell asleep though, and then in the morning the door was still locked and I couldn't hear nothing but outside. But then Mr. Bourbon came and he kept kicked the door open. I thought he was a robber at first, but he turned out to be a nice guy. He made us cover our eyes and said we are going to a trip to a special place. This place doesn't seem very special though. We've been here forever now, and I want to go home. I want to see Mama and Papa again. If you see them, can you tell them to come to us? Come get us? In Burwich village they are, I guess. Okay, that is all of these NPCs. Whatever. What is Chester, bro? I don't understand. We'll go till the next gate, Whitemire, and I'll probably end the episode. It's been a long time now. There are two two caves here. I don't know how it's supposed to be like this, but we'll see. I don't think there's anything really important here. It's fine if I die. Oh, okay, okay. That one cave was supposed to connect with that this thing, and this is just a useless cave. I have like all ranged, so it's actually good. All ranged, don't go and die. Retards. I mean, still it's fine, no? Can I take these two? Okay, that's good. You know what? I'll go back. I'll sell everything. Who cares about these items, bro? And common, no one cares about common. $88, I'll get that. Bonus 13 damage is 13 damage or 13% health damage. I mean, I do have all these things that I can use. I can use Lokar. I'm not gonna. We'll just play normally. Dun, 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 dun. 1 minute, guys. Okay, let's go. Back in action, as they always say. Ooh. Okay, we see nothing this side. We'll go this side now. Okay. I don't think we found anything here, to be honest. This side. There is a cave here. Interesting. You know what that means? We are gonna go inside. Of caged souls. What is that? Yo. Please stay your weapons, stranger. We are no outlaws. We were captured and put to work here in the mine. I hope you are here to set us free. You are slaves here? So it would seem, and nothing is worse to a rover than being confined. We are part of a rover band that set up camp in the secluded part of Whitemire, hoping to avoid trouble. But trouble found us anyway. They captured four of us, but young Larkin and two other men who were here already died from overwork. They just left their bodies down here with us. Rovers followed the path of peace, but I can't help thinking the world is a better place since you sent those outlaws to meet their judgment. I killed the bandits, you can. We will spread word of your deeds. Should you ever find yourself in the company of a rover, you will always find a place beside a fire. But, 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 they're not going to Devil's Crossing then. Is that what I think? I made the wrong choice, I think. Dirt covered note. Got ourselves a bunch of them idiot rovers wandering in our hideout the other night. They were unarmed, as they often are, 'cause they tried to run when we jumped them, but little good that did them. Now we have ourselves a few slaves digging in the mine. We can't eat coal though, and our food supplies are starting to run out. The rovers barely had a few scrapes between them. With the Burwich Bridge destroyed, we are stuck in this swamp. I'm beginning to wonder if perhaps we made a mistake by not following Cronley's gang to the west. May not be much pickings in the wilderness on that side of Devil's Crossing, but at least they had numbers. Could probably hunt down a decent sized boar between the lot of them. Out here, we got nothing but Slith and the dead. And the dead. Okay, so Cronley's gang is mentioned finally. They are on the west side. We are on this side. I wish I chose the wrong option, guys. Sorry, my bad. I could have made them go to Devil's Crossing because here they will eventually die. That's what will happen. It is what it is, right? So nothing left to check in this place. Can move on to Whitemire. Okay, we have secured Whitemire. But this will be it, guys. Me and my homies are gonna chill for a while, but I think this has been a long episode, and it will take a while. It will take 3 or 4 episodes to finish even Act 1. We'll do this slow but surely. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.